The Nikon Z8 is here. The baby Z9 has arrived. The Nikon Z8 is an 8K 60p beast that's actually even more advanced than Nikon's flagship model. After years of rumors, the Nikon Z8 has finally been announced by the Big N and, as expected, it is a baby Z9 in terms of both specs and price, which incredibly is around £1,000 less than the flagship camera. Indeed, the company itself used those words in describing the Nikon Z8, saying, "In a nutshell, it is the baby Z9, while also labeling it the true successor to the Nikon D850. Essentially, the Z8 is a Nikon Z9 in a regular body. It doesn't have an integrated vertical grip or high-capacity battery. So, naturally, it packs all the same specs. A 45MP stacked sensor, 8K 60p and 4K 120p video, up to 120 frames per second burst shooting. An exclusively electronic shutter, and intelligent AF built on deep learning. In fact, the latter represents one of the areas in which the Z8 is actually more advanced than the Z9. While it has the existing subject tracking categories people, cats, dogs, birds, cars, motorcycles, bicycles, trains and aeroplanes, it also adds a new category that the Z9 lacks: aircraft. Nikon doesn't say exactly what kind of airborne craft this could detect, though we would hazard a guess at things like helicopters and drones. We asked about microlights too, but that couldn't be confirmed. The Z8 also has dual USB-C ports, the first camera we can recall having this feature, enabling the camera to charge and tether simultaneously, for example. It is also the first Nikon camera to support USB to Ethernet connectivity. In short, the baby Z9 actually does more than the daddy Z9 does, and for a much lower price too. Certainly, the Z9 proper has longer battery life, can shoot video for longer, and has more programmable buttons. Otherwise, though, this really is a Z9 for people who want the specs but don't want the bulky Pro DSLR form. In launching the Z8, Nikon is effectively conceding that there is a category of users who simply won't buy a camera of that shape and size, no matter how good it is. The Nikon Z8 is on sale now, priced at an incredible £3,999. And, unlike the chaos that surrounded the Z9 launch, the company has assured everyone that availability will be much improved this time around.